Hey, good morning everybody, it's Mike, and thanks for jumping on with me this morning. You know, I had an entire subject prepared for our conversation this morning, and I'm going to change it last minute, and I don't have any notes in front of me. I just kind of want to speak to you from the heart this morning. Just some straight talk. Okay. The reason I'm changing my subject for today is on the way in this morning. I do what I do a lot of mornings when I'm in the car. I don't really listen to the radio very much. I listen to books or I listen to podcasts. So this morning I dialed up one of my favorite podcasts from a national real estate coach. Which one? Doesn't really matter. I'm not here to disparage anybody this morning. I'm just here to talk to you from the heart. And on the podcast episode that I was listening to, which was made last week, they were interviewing 3 different agents, and one of the agents I know really well. They actually used to work here until very recently at my company. And during the process of this interview, the national guru coach said, so X, I don't need to use names, there's no reason to disparage anybody. So you took 73 listings last year and did 18 buyer side transactions for 91 total sales. Tell us how you did that. Well, that caught my ear because that's not true. That agent is not a bad agent. It's okay, pretty average. Didn't do 10% of that business. They did about $3.5 million worth of sales, and now they're claiming that they took 73 listings and did 18 buyer side transactions. They didn't do a total of 15 closed transactions the entire year. So what's going on here? Why you're lying on a nationally broadcast? Why would you do that? Well, I think that agent probably has some issues, but why would this national guru, why would he promote the big lie? And so I listened to it and I came away with really 3 thoughts that I wanted to share with you this morning because this stuff bothers me, and it bothers me for this reason. Number one, there's a lot of agents out there that it's going to make give up because this agent was basically saying, well, I took 73 listings using my texting program. All I have to do is use this program, this piece of software that I pay for every month, and it texts messages out to expired listings, and then they call me, 73 of them, they call me and ask me to come sell their house. Well, that's not true. That's not even close to true. That's not even 1/10 true. Not 73, about 3 or 4 was the real thing. But what happens when they say that? Well, number one, it makes some agents give up on themselves. It does. It makes some agents think there must be something wrong with me because I can't produce those kind of results. And I watch otherwise good agents quit, go get real jobs, and give up on themselves. So I have a problem with it for that reason. I have a problem with it for a second reason. Number one, it promotes the easy road philosophy. So when I talk to you and I say, look, here's what you've got to do. You've got to have a weekly schedule. You've got to get up early. You've got to get dressed, look like a pro, and you've got to come to work and implement your strategy on your target audience every day, 5 to 6 days a week. And there's not a shortcut path through the road. But now this national guru coach and his bullshit agent are lying to people and saying, hey, look, just buy this texting software program and just text messages out. You don't really have to call anybody. You don't really have to do any hard work. You just send out these text messages and people will call you. Well, that's not true, folks. That's not true at all. So the second problem I have with it, it does promote this shortcut through the wood, easy road philosophy that many people want to believe in, but it's not true. And the third problem I have with it is this is just bad coaching. This is somebody putting stuff out there to get you to buy in to their platform, their program, so they can make money off of you. That's what it is. And they're trying to come up with things that catch your ear and make you buy in to the easy road philosophy. Well, oh gosh, all I have to do, if I got in this person's coaching program and paid them $1,000+ a month, then they're going to show me secrets like this. Yeah, there aren't any secret, folks, as much as we want to believe it. As much as there's people out there lying and manipulating us, trying to get us to believe it so they can make money off of us, there's not. So why would they risk putting this big lie out there? Well, what do you think the odds are that this national guru coach just happens to own this software program that this agent's lying and saying that they did almost 100 transactions off of this past year? What do you think the odds are that the national guru coach owns part or all of that program? Yeah. See, it's all a big lie. It's all a big manipulation. It's all a great exaggeration to make money off of us. It's kind of sad, isn't it? It really bothers me because it makes agents give up on themselves, and it makes them think the ones that don't give up, they're going to chase this easy road thing, and so many people are going to have heard this podcast, and they're going to go out and buy that software, and then they're going to think there's something wrong with them because it didn't work for them like it worked for this agent that they heard on this podcast. A lot of bullshit going on out there, people. I got nothing to sell you. I subject myself to this stuff every day so that I can filter it out and I can come to you and say, okay, this looks legit. For many of you, I sent you a video from one of the national training programs, Ninja Selling. Ninja Selling would like you to buy into their program, come to their conferences, but the products they're putting out there aren't meant to trick you. The video they put out this morning that I forwarded on to a lot of you is real. It's good information. It's a balanced view of the marketplace. No trickery going on there. I subject myself to this so I can filter it to you and tell you. There's a lot of folks out there trying to lie and manipulate you. Why? Ultimately, it comes back to trying to make money off of you in some shape or form. Be careful. Watch it. Listen to me when I tell you there's 2 rules of sales. Show up. Get up early. Get dressed. Look like a pro. Get to work. Get out of that house today. Get in here. Work with me. Let's build a target audience. Let's build a strategy, a series of actions that you need to implement to become the top of mind, credible expert with that audience. And all of that's called going to work. Buying some software program that's going to send out text messages for you and you're going to list 73 properties, give me a break. Now let's go out there and just make it happen for ourselves today.